The weight of the world lifted, a true epic of overcoming morbid obesity. The chair complained before Caleb did. At 402 pounds, even sitting felt like negotiation. Elbows on thighs, breath shallow, shirt damp at the collar. The nurse wrapped the cuff twice and frowned. Hypertensive, A1C in diabetic range. We need to talk. Caleb nodded like a man watching rain through glass. Near, loud, not yet soaking in. On the way home, the seatbelt dug a familiar groove into his shoulder. The elevator mirror was a witness he avoided. That night, at a kitchen table that bowed like his back, he pulled a receipt from a takeout bag and wrote a line he could say out loud without choking. I am training to be strong enough to carry my life. Under it, smaller, sharper. No drama, only evidence. He taped it to the microwave because that's where he always looked. No miracle cleanse, no punishment marathons. Just a sentence, a calendar, and a promise he could keep even on a bad Tuesday. Day one wasn't cinematic, it was practical. Shoes laced, phone on airplane mode. 5 minutes of hallway walking, palms open, jaw loose, breath in through the nose and out like fog on glass. Then a circuit designed for a body that had carried too much for too long. Box height sit to stand from a sturdy chair, hands reaching forward for balance. Wall push-ups with elbows tucked. Band or towel rows to wake the back. Supported suitcase carries with light grocery bags down the hallway for posture and core. A 20-30 second box plank. Hands on the countertop, ribs stacked, glutes gently on. 2 clean reps left in the tank, always. Caleb filmed 1 set and wrote 2 cues on a sticky note. Exhale to stack, knees track toes. He took baselines, waist at the navel, resting heart rate, an easy 6-minute walk distance, and circled 3 windows in his calendar like rent. Monday dawn, Wednesday lunch, Saturday morning. The logbook entry read, showed up, not perfect, proud. That line would become a bridge across the loud days. Structure made the future believable. The program stayed full body, 3 days a week because frequency beats fantasy. Squat or lunge pattern, hinge, push, pull, carry, and core every session. Warm-up, 5 minutes of gentle walking or recumbent bike, 15 band pull-aparts, 2 easy ramp sets for the first move. Progression ladder, week 1 2 to 3 sets of 8, week 2 3 to 9, week 3 3 Quran, week 4 add the smallest load. Technique became leverage instead of fear. 5 cues fixed 80% of what went wrong. Squat, sit to stand, tripod foot, big toe, little toe, heel, glued, shins gently forward, ribs stacked over pelvis, sit back, stand tall, exhaling at the top. Hinge, hip bow or banded RDL. Crack a walnut in your armpits to lock lats, push hips back like closing a car door, weight close to the legs, long neutral spine, hips through to finish, never yanking the lower back. Pressing. Hands, screw into wall, counter, elbows around 45 degree, brace before you push. Pulling. Chest proud, shoulders down and back, elbows toward hip pockets, pause and squeeze. Carries core, zip the ribs, walk tall, no swaying. If grip or back protests, lighten the load and reduce distance, not the movement. Caleb filmed 1 set per main move weekly, fixed 1 thing at a time, and ended sets the moment reps got messy. Strong stopped being how much, and became how clean, how often. Cardio stopped being a courtroom and became an engine. The rule was 2 + 1, adapted to big joints and bigger wins. 2 Zone 2 sessions each week, 25-40 minutes where he could still speak in full sentences, on the recumbent bike, pool walk, or on a flat route with trekking poles. 1 short interval day, 8 rounds of 20 seconds smooth hard on the bike, or aqua jogging, with 100 seconds easy, fenced by 5-minute warm-up and cool-down. Neat, non-exercise activity. Was the quiet hero. A 10-minute walk after lunch and dinner to blunt glucose spikes, parking farther, 1 flight of stairs when the elevator line was long, a loop during phone calls. Steps started at whatever the day allowed, often 3 to 4K, and climbed by 500 per week until 7 to 10K felt like background noise. On heavy weeks, Zone 2 replaced intervals. On fragile weeks, a single 10-minute walk earned the checkmark. Engines are built with hours the algorithm never notices. Food decided whether the mirror kept up. Caleb set a starting calorie target with a clinician ES blessing and used a simple rule to avoid math whiplash. Fat loss at roughly body weight, in pounds, x 10-12, then adjust every 14 days by trend, not by a single loud weigh-in. Protein was the anchor, 0.7, 0.9 g per pound of goal body weight, not current, split over 3 to 4 meals. The plate method made visuals simple. Half the plate produce, a palm or two of protein, a cupped hand of high-fiber carbs, a thumb of healthy fats. Satiety levers did the heavy lifting. 30-40 green protein per meal, 10-15 green fiber per meal, built gradually to prevent GI revolt. Hydration at 2 to 3 liters, and volume foods, soups, salads, stews. Autopilot meals beat decision fatigue. Greek yogurt, plus whey, plus berries, eggs, plus oats, plus fruit, cottage cheese, plus pineapple, plus toast, rotisserie chicken, plus microwave rice, plus bagged salad, plus olive oil, chili with beans and lean beef, salmon, plus potatoes, plus broccoli. Eating out stopped being sabotage. Led with protein, swap fries for potatoes or greens, sauces on the side, water first. Cravings met a bridge snack, yogurt, fruit, a few dark chocolate chips, and bedtime. Supplements stayed basic and optional. Whey for convenience, creatine monohydrate 3 to 5 g daily, caffeine if tolerated. 95% of progress came from repeatable plates, not powders. Recovery was not a reward. It was required. Sleep made effort turn into results, and for Caleb it was also medical. He got screened for sleep apnea and followed his provider AS plan, because oxygen is a performance enhancer you can't buy. The bedroom became a cave, cool, dark, and phone sleeping in another room. A landing strip quieted the mind. Lights down an hour before bed, a warm shower, 10 pages of paperback, 2 minutes of slow exhale breathing. A 5-minute mobility loop unfroze desk hips and cranky calves. Couch stretch, thoracic opener over a rolled towel, ankle rocks at the wall. 3 slow, world's greatest reps. Between meetings, he practiced box breathing. Inhale 4, hold 2, exhale 6, so stress leaked out instead of compounding. Every 6 to 8 weeks, a deload trimmed total sets by 30-40% and sharpened technique. Pain got a framework, not panic. 3 out of 10, reduce load and keep the pattern. 4 to 5, change the variation. Chair squats for squats, wall push-ups for floor. 6 are sharp, stop, walk, reassess. Longevity beats bravado every time. Setbacks showed up like bills, predictable, unwelcome, payable in patience. A head cold flattened a week. Ankles barked after a day on his feet. A family birthday threatened to turn one slice into a spiral. Old Caleb would have ghosted the plan and called it fate. New Caleb shrank the plan, not the goal. 10 focused minutes, chair squats, wall push-ups, band rows, 30-second box plank until the timer sang. He split long sessions, strength in the morning, zone 2 in the evening. He ate the birthday slice with dinner, drank water, took a walk, and woke without guilt. He kept a resistance band by the couch and did 10 pull-aparts before shows. He printed a tiny 4-box grid, training, protein, steps, sleep, on the fridge, and checked it nightly with a pen. He texted an attendance buddy, window, on training days and sent a sweaty selfie afterward. The streaks became too valuable to break. The scale bounced. The calendar didn't. At 8 weeks, the world became lighter before he did. The seatbelt clicked without apology. He tied his shoes without propping a foot on a chair. Stairs shifted from verdict to test. The second flight no longer taxed his lungs like debt. He registered, quietly, privately, for a charity 1-mile walk and a community novice strength, morning with a deadlift from blocks and a carry. Training tilted without turning circus. More pool work, farmer carries every session, hip hinge patterning with a dowel, deadlifts at 1-2 reps in reserve from an elevated start to protect positions. Event day smelled like chalk and coffee. Opener, crisp. Second, honest. Third, a tiny PR that felt like laying down an old story. The 1-mile finish line wasn't a sprint. It was a steady arrival, breath loud, but obedient. 90 days into the vow, the lab work read like a letter from the future. A1C down, blood pressure inside the lines, waist -5 inches, resting heart rate calmer, not a magic number, a different life. Here is your handoff if you saw yourself in any frame of this story. Write your vow on paper you can touch and tape it where excuses live. Block 3 45-minute windows now and defend them like rent. Run this exact joint-friendly 7-day jumpstart for the next 2 weeks, with your doctor's okay. Day 1. Strength A, chair supported. Sit to stand 3x8 to a sturdy chair. Wall push-up 3x8 to 12 wall. Band towel row 3x10 12 wall. Supported hip hinge, dowel band RDL. 3x8 tense suitcase. Carry 4x30 40 steps. Light tall. Box plank 3x20 30s. 5-min recumbent bike warm-up. 1-2 reps in reserve on all sets. Day 2. Zone 2. Engine. 30-40 minutes recumbent bike or pool walk. Talk in sentences. 5-minute mobility loop. Couch stretch. Thoracic opener. Ankle rocks. Day 3. Strength B. Step up to low box. 3x8 or leg. Stable. Hand on railing. Seated overhead press. DB band. 3x10. Lat pull down or assisted row. 3x10 now. Glute bridge. Bench supported if needed. 3x10 to 12 feet. Farmer carry. 4x30 bs 40 steps. Palaf press. 3x10 SC side day. 4. Steps and satiety. 2x10 minute walks after meals. Protein at each meal. Water before cough day. 5. Strength C. Split squat to box 3/8 hard leg, short range. Incline, dumbbell press 3x10. Chest supported row 3x10, 12 foire. Deadlift from blocks 3-5 for 8. Bar close, lats on neutral back. Side plank, knees down if needed. 3x20, 30s, side day, 6. Intervals, joint friendly. Biker pool. 8x20s, smooth hard, 100s easy. Warm up, cool down 5 minutes. Long hamstring, calf stretches, day 7. Recovery walk and reset. 30 to 45-minute outdoor walk or pool. Review the log. Plan next week. Buy 2 proteins, 2 veggies, 2 carbs. You actually cook track 4 boxes nightly. Training, protein, steps, sleep. Adjust after 14 honest days. If fat loss stalls, trim for 150 calories or add 15 minutes, zone 2. If energy nosedives, add a 150 calories around training and protect sleep. When a day collapses, take the win that still exists. A 10-minute circuit, a walk, a protein-anchored dinner, an early bedtime. When a week wobbles, never miss twice. Keep filming 1 set per main move. Fix 1 cue. Repeat. The body you carry will answer to the calendar you keep. Epic isn't a soundtrack. It's evidence repeated until the world calls it inevitable. Start tonight. The chair doesn't get the last word. You do. Keep pushing your limits. Wardline. Subscribe for more powerful ideas.